Hey guys, this video is all about white nail polish. So one of the most common things I get asked questions on is how to get your white nail polish to look really great and what are the differences between Lovee Dovee and Meet Me at the Chapel. So I've got these two colors here. A Lovee Dovee is your basic white. This is what comes with a full-size brush. And this is what I'm going to use today to show you how to get a really nice, clean, white manicure. It is an opaque white. The Meet Me at the Chapel includes a skinny brush for detail work like a French manicure. So you can see that skinny brush there, and it's also a slightly softer white, and it can be used to paint your whole nail. You can use one of the larger brushes from your Get Creative kit, or you can just use Lovee Dovee like I'm going to do today. Okay, so I am going to start with Lovee Dovee. I have already washed my hands. I have dry nails, so what I tend to do before I do a manicure is soak them with the regenerating cuticle serum, and then I wash my hands so they are nice and clean, and I'm going to use an alcohol prep pad to further prep the nails. And I've already filed and buffed my nails so they are completely ready to be painted. When you are getting your bottle ready, don't shake it, roll it in your hands like this. This is to avoid any air bubbles. And you're going to want to get thin coats of the nail polish, and usually what I do is start in the center of my nail and then push towards the cuticle and drag back. That helps me to make sure that I am not accidentally getting too close to my skin. And all the way through to the other side. If you do get any nail polish on your skin, you're going to want to make sure to clean that up before you cure the nail. And you can see that it's, I've got lots of brush stroke streaks. And before I clean that up, I am going to cap my nail. So the way I do that is I hold the skin back with my finger and kind of tap along the top of the nail. And you want to make sure you get all the way to the edge from one side all the way to the other corner. And the great thing about Gel Moment is that your polish does not dry until you put it in the lamp. So you can keep going back and getting it exactly how you'd like it before you put it in the lamp. The other thing to note is that our nail polish is self-leveling. So to a lot of a degree, it's going to level out the streaks I got in my nail. So I'm trying to add just a little bit more polish and clean up those brush strokes. I'm still working on my first coat. Okay, got a little bit on my skin there. And before I put it in the lamp, I'm going to allow the polish to continue leveling. So you can see even in the reflection of the sun, it's starting to level out. So instead of putting this right in the lamp at this moment, I'm going to continue painting the rest of my nails and allow that to continue to level. I'm going to use that same strategy as before, starting in the center of my nail. And then pushing down towards the cuticle and making sure that the polish doesn't make contact with any of your skin. What happens if the polish connects to your skin is that since it is self-leveling, the polish will flood into that area. And then once you cure, you're going to have a place where your polish could potentially lift on the edges. So next thing I'm going to do is cap the edge just like I did on the thumb. Hold my skin back, tap along the edge, like that. And a couple of strokes to clean up that transition. Okay. And you can see, again, my thumb is continuing to have less obvious brush strokes. And starting in the center again. I feel like my camera keeps picking up on the lamp, so I'm going to move that out of our way. Cap the edge. Oops. I got some polish under the skin, so I'm just cleaning that up with my opposite nail. Okay, capping that edge. Oh my gosh, I just got so much on my skin just then. Try not to get in a hurry. Oh. Okay. Really messy here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my alcohol prep pad that I was using earlier, or you can use these. Okay, call me when you're done. You can also use a skinny brush dipped in polish remover or rubbing alcohol, or even a Q-tip. And this is just the first coat, so accidentally tapped it a little bit here. Okay, so my first coat is finished, and you can see there's still some visible streaks, and that will clear up with the next couple coats. But what you want to do is let it settle. So one trick is to strum your fingers as it's settling. Hold on, honey. I'm going to do my thumb first. I'll be there just 2 minutes, okay? Okay, so the thumb is done. I'm going to stick my other fingers in. They've had time to level. Oops, I unplugged myself. Okay, so now these are under the lamp. I'm going to flip it over and do the second coat of my thumb. Mom. 2 minutes, Tristan. Okay, cap, and then that's gonna wait and level out again. And these just came out of the lamp. And I'm gonna do the second coat of this one. Okay, so now we are going to paint a second coat. And do the same thing. We're going to start in the center, move towards the cuticle, and drag away. And with every coat, you're going to follow the same steps by capping the edges. Okay. Start in the center.
Yeah, sorry, switching on. I'm switching on.
Okay, capping the edge.
So are we at 100% or is this still an issue?
Okay. So that is the second coat. Again, I'm gonna give it a few seconds to level. And you can see I might have had something on my nail. It looks like a fiber or something. I can go back and after I cure this, and I can buff that and repair that little section. So I'm going to cure that second coat, and that will take 45 seconds, and grab my nail file. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, just waiting on my hand to come out. Okay, and that is the second coat, fresh out of the lamp. And see those little dots I was talking about? They're either bubbles or a fiber or something. I'm going to scratch it with my nail file till it's smooth, and then buff. Okay, so that is gone. Make sure it feels smooth, and wipe it off with my alcohol prep pad and do a final thin coat. On that nail. But if you have any other imperfections that you see, you would do that same process, a little light buffing. You can see everything else is very shiny and smooth. And that's how you get a really nice clean white.